Hey guys, welcome back to Inside the Mind of a Diva. I haven't been on in a minute. But hi, welcome to my channel. It is a new channel. I do have my main channel, Heather Be Denture Diva. In between I broke my foot again. I apparently have osteoporosis that nobody wanted to tell me I had a vitamin D deficiency. I look back at my files, literally for 7 years I was extremely deficient, and not one of my doctors, especially the doctor who took it, never even told me. So now I have that problem. But I woke up, for once, I normally get 5 hours of sleep, but for some reason, I slept 10 hours and 45 minutes last night because I have a watch that tells me everything. I woke up with my Achilles heel on fire. Now, I've been using my right leg to coincide with my left leg because it's broken. And all the weight and everything's going on that, so I've been overusing it. Well, my Achilles heel, it's having a part of my autoimmune diseases. I inflamed so badly in that joint that it's literally on fire and swollen. I'm going to try to show you guys in a weird, awkward position. But my ankle is extremely red and swollen. I don't know how much you can see. You can't even see the bone, which is insane. But, Thomas.
Hi.
Steve is at work, so I wanted to do a quick vlogging and show you guys about stuff. And my Achilles heel literally feels like it's stinging. Oh, thank God for that wall. So, me and Thomas have been working on making bread today. We're making French bread. I'm going to put the picture of the recipes here so you can pause the video and you can check out the recipe. I'll also put it in the description of the videos and do it all that. But I'll put the images also at the end of it so you guys have the images longer. But I will put it in here so you guys see the ingredients and how I do it. It's Italian bread using a bread machine. So it's just being mixed and proofed and puffed up and all that from the bread machine. I take it out, I divide it in 2 loaves, which I'll show you guys on here if possible. And I cut it, do the egg wash that I can, and then I'll put it in the oven. So I'm not baking it in here. When you bake it in here, it's literally 1 square of loaf, and it's not really the Italian bread. It's more like the white bread or cakes you want to do in here. So my bread machine, as I show you, it could do basic, French, gluten-free, quick, sweet, 1.5 express, 2-pound express, dough, jam, cake, whole grain, and bake. They all have their own little options. Now, all my recipes I either make up on my own or I get it from one recipe site, which shout out to you guys. It's allrecipes.com. I will only use their recipes because I try other recipes and they suck from other sites. Not even playing. All Recipes is the only one that has never let me down. So that's where I got this from. So it's actually very easy. It takes 35 minutes to cook, prep 20 minutes. Additional 2.5 hours. Total altogether, 3 hours and 20 minutes because it's got to mix, do all that in there. So it's just the Italian bread made in a bread machine, then baked in the oven. So I will show you guys that about that. But I haven't been on here in a minute. I am going to do a makeup tutorial, hopefully with Thomas this week. Maybe he could be my subject that I could do it on. He raises his hand. But my Achilles heel is really bad. Like my whole ankle and foot is blown out. I woke up this morning and no joke, I woke up from the burning. And I was like, did I cut myself? What did I do? But that's the first thing I had my husband check for. Did I cut anything? Then I had my kids check because I kept falling. It feels like an open wound and alcohol, straight up alcohol, is just being poured onto it. That's what it feels like. Ooh, hair. So today's been a chill day. My husband went out to get some stuff because normally I do it all of the errands, but he's doing it today to pick up what we need. And yeah, my foot is messed up. I've been doing ice, wrapping it with the ace bandage on and off, so I'm gonna put it back on right now. But it is super swollen. I'm trying to get a good angle where I can show you guys. Hold on. My whole Achilles heel, everything is just swollen. Everything is swollen. But I'm going to show you guys how I do the bread with Thomas and make sure I put everything in there. There was no point in me showing you guys us putting it in because one, it was taking forever. But two, it's just you don't just take, like say it has a list of ingredients. You start from the top. That's the first ingredient. The second ingredient is the second one to go in. You don't take from the bottom and put it in there. No, you have to do it in order. That's how bread machines work. That's how you make the bread. So it's mixed the way it's properly supposed to. So like say flour and then yeast and then whatever the order is. So whatever the order it is on the list that I show you is how exactly you start. Do not take like the 8th ingredient and put it up top. It's got to go, the first ingredient is the first one to go in, the second ingredient is the second one to go in, and so forth and so forth. But I'll see you guys in a minute. Love you guys. Okay, everybody, I'm just showing you that that they've already sat underneath the cloth. Sorry, fruit flies. For 40 minutes. Sorry, still shooing them, even though I don't see them yet, but I'm still afraid to. I cut the circles, I egg wash them, but instead of using water, I use milk for my egg wash. And now I just have to transfer them to that pan, and they will cook for 30 minutes until they sound hollow, or until they do. So, you know, I do 3 deep cuts, Italian loaf if you want it nice and crispy. So that's what it looks like. I'm also cooking many other things. Homemade sauce is over there. It's also meatballs going on over there, so I'm kind of everywhere. But showing you guys how to do the bread. Okay guys, showing you the ending project of it. I got 2 loaves done. They are hot, super crispy on the outside, but soft on the inside. They literally just came out the oven. Nice goldeny brown. You can actually, you know, with the recipe, you can make one big one, or you could do small ones. We're doing meatball heroes tonight, so. And with that, of course, I have my meatballs, my homemade sauce. I'm also doing gnocchi and my own creamy white sauce I normally do. I normally only make homemade sauces. But I hope you guys try the recipe out. I will definitely know and let you know how it tastes. So you'll get the ending of that and let you know. With my autoimmune, I normally don't eat a lot of white bread or heavy breads because it's hard to process. But I'll definitely let you know how it tastes. Homemade bread is always better, guys. You know what you're putting into it. There's no extra preservatives or unhealthy stuff. What you put in is all the ingredients that go into it, and that is it. But if you guys want to know the yeast I use, I will show you. I get the big bottle off Amazon, and this is equivalent to 16 packets. I always go for the later expiration dates. I even have a big tub of it, but I bake and cook a lot. But I hope you guys enjoy this video with me and Thomas. He's venturing off somewhere, I'm not really sure, but we'll let you know how it tastes. We'll be right back, guys. Ooh, look at that bread. Alright guys, I tried the bread, it was amazing. I actually cut it in pieces so I can do meatball sandwiches. See, I cut up this so it's not so huge and full of bread. But guys, it is amazingly fluffy on the inside and nice and crispy on the outside. So freaking good. Highly recommend this recipe. Like Thomas said, 9.9 because nothing in this world is perfect, which is very factual. But so good, guys. So good. So keep watching because all that stuff's going to be posted up. Hit pause so you get all the ingredients. Make sure you put the ingredients inside your bread machine exactly how listed. And you click, my option, I believe, is, I'm going to check for you, but you want to click on the dough option when you do it. So yeah, mine's number 8. It's 8 on my bread machine. I'm not sure what it's on your bread machine. But you want the category and section of dough because you're just making the dough and you're putting it in the oven. But thank you guys for watching this video. Love you guys. And right now I'm making the white creamy sauce for me and Thomas because we're going to have gnocchi. Gnocchi is 70% potato, like 30% flour, and yeah. Is absolutely yummy. So it's going in there, and that's my secretly sauce. So we have our meatballs separate for that, and they have theirs and the tomato sauce. So yeah, I cook hardcore, guys. It's really inflaming my ankle right now because I have inflammatory issues right now, and my broken foot sucks. But wearing my brace, my boot, and making sure I try to stay off as much as I can. But when you cook like this, guys, you're on your feet all day. So hopefully your family appreciates you as much as they should for making a kick-ass meal. Later, guys.